Welcome to another program in our series, In Concert. I'm Bill Weir, producer and host, and I'm delighted to welcome again Jerry Esnough and also David Dvorak. Thank you both for coming. And I'll get out of the way and you can play some of your great music.
Okay, the song's called Gotta Keep Moving On. Who am I talking to? Someone somewhere out there, living in your own world, sitting there, just breathing air. At one time or another, I know I probably felt the same. From the heights of my consciousness to the depths of my DNA, I just hear this voice saying, just keep moving on. To stay the same, things will never change. Things will always be the way they are. You know, society is kind of crazy, but we all know it always has been. Some are searching to find themselves, and some are thinking they're just living in sin, and everyone has their perspectives. Everyone has something that they believe. But I think we all would just like an honest answer, without some trick hidden up some sleeve. And I hear this voice saying, we'll just keep moving on. To stay the same, things are never gonna change. Things will always be the way they are. Now every day can be a new destination, and every morning a brand new start. I've got some friends and they support me, and I've got some dreams that move my heart. And when I'm feeling some kind of a wind resistance, it's just telling me I'm moving ahead. If I'm thinking life is getting a little scary, it's just saying you ain't dead yet. And I hear this voice saying, we'll just keep moving on. To stay the same, things will never change. Things will always be the way they are. Things will always be the way they are.
All right, thanks for that tune, Jerry. I noticed that your tune deals with the theme of change. You do that very poetically, I might add. Bob Dylan, who you may have heard of, also is a man known to embrace change. And in 1965, as you know, he started out as a folk singer, but in 1965 he showed up at a big folk festival with an electric guitar. And that change wasn't necessarily loved by his fans. In fact, many of his fans booed him, and they called him a traitor. They wanted to always keep him in that little box as a folk singer. But Bob Dylan knew he had to change, and his electric phase was that big dramatic change. So this song is about that moment and about the courage to change in our own lives, and it's called Dylan's Gone Electric. People in a trance won't take a chance in advance. They've already made their decision. They're into folk, they won't revoke. They'll just invoke the songs to which they listen. Well, they can say that things will stay the same old way. Yeah, they can play the skeptic.
can take it or leave it, but they better believe it when they hear the news that Dylan's gone electric. Oh, Dylan's gone electric. He hops on stage out of his cage, turning the page, that Stratocaster looks so strange. Oh, the chords ring out, the people shout, there can be no doubt the world's about to change. Oh yeah, he's looking so cool as he breaks the rules, but there's some fools that just don't understand. They're a little behind and a little unkind, but Bobby don't mind cause he knows he's in command. He says, plug it right in, turn it right up, make a little noise, it'll fill you up. Reinvent yourself, change your point of view. If I can do it, maybe you can too. Maybe you can too. You spend your days in a foggy haze, your life decays, it stays in a pigeonhole. While your dreams they rust, they turn to dust, your lust for comfort suffocates your soul. Oh, but you can change, rearrange, untangle your brain, travel to a different zone. Take a new stance, take a big chance on your circumstance, move like a rolling stone. All you gotta do is plug it right in, turn it right up, make a little noise, it'll fill you up. Reinvent yourself, change your point of view. If Bobby can do it, hey, maybe you can too. Maybe you can too. All right. Reaching higher, set afire, you aspire to walk a brand new road. It's a wild ride, it won't subside, potential inside about to explode. Well, they can say that things will stay the same old way, yeah, they can play the skeptic. Oh yeah, they can take it or leave it, but they better believe it when they hear the news that Dylan's gone electric. Oh yeah, Dylan's gone electric. He says, plug it right in, turn it right up, make a little noise, it'll fill you up. Reinvent yourself, change your point of view. If I can do it, hey, maybe you can too. Cause Dylan's gone electric. Dylan's gone electric. Dylan's gone electric. And you're electric too. Don't you know that you're electric too? Dylan's gone electric. And the times they are a-changing.
Cool. Let's see, I was in 10th grade when that happened, back in '65. How old were you?
I was not quite in school yet.
Okay.
I was in the nursery.
Well, yeah, I always liked Dylan too, and this next song is, well, actually it's based on, I woke up one night and I was wondering, did I leave my ladder in the rain? You know how you're wondering if you did something you weren't sure, and I would just kept laying there. And when I got up the next morning, I wrote this song called I Think I Left My Ladder in the Rain. It's kind of a Dylan-y thing, maybe. Well, heaped up lots of luck, Dr. Jekyll, won't you fix me up? Dirty-eyed Mr. Hyde is on the run and he's catching up. I don't need no quantum theory for to put him down. Just a smile from Neil deGrasse Tyson so he'll stop hanging around. Oh, lightly, oh so lightly as the breeze that blows. Don't make it sound like something coming from a turned up nose. Now, standing in our difference makes us all the same. And something tells me I left my ladder in the rain. roly Connie Coley sits in the desert rocks. He don't say too much, but at least he knocks. Sitting still on a hill, sleepy Pecos Bill hears the coyotes call. What he heard back then, does he still hear now? Oh, solidify your wisdom as you congregate. Send all your federal bureaus on back to the state. Well, I'd like to try to tell you that I'm not insane, but something tells me I left my ladder in the rain. Well, seeing through nothing new, Jehovah W sings in the Mormon choir. And the Advents weren't content the 7 days they spent back in the burning fire. When you're sitting on a log and wondering where you are, don't worry about that. Just remember that you're just a cool cat. So remind yourself that I'm not right here, 'cause I think that I've got nothing here to really fear. And I'm wondering, hey, I'm feeling no pain, 'cause something tells me I left my ladder in the rain.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. So you left your ladder in the rain. It's one of many ways that a man can mess up. And I have a song about messing up and asking for forgiveness. And it's called Abby Lynn. So I'll play that right now.
Once upon a time I held the world's most precious diamond in my hand, but I wandered and I squandered. Things didn't work out quite the way I planned. Now I'm feeling shame, I've left the game. I'll take the blame for the mess that I create. Evelyn, forgive my sins, I'll win you back. I hope it's not too late. You emanate like incense, like a lava lamp that glows in a darkened room. You swirl like the breeze on a summer day. Your love unfolds like a tiger lily's bloom. Well, I was so enchanted, but I took it all for granted like a fool. I was stirring up noise with the boys, getting drunk, playing too much pool. I stumbled, I got humbled, now I'm begging you to accept my apologies. I fell with force from a high horse, now all I can do is get down on my knees. Abby, please.
Here's a story you might have heard before.
The prodigal son was on the run. He had a ton of fun, but his world came crashing down, down, down. So he crawled on back to his daddy's shack, feeling like a hack, the biggest loser in the town. But his daddy just smiled when he saw his child. Things got wild, he planned a big old feast. He said, boy, I know you strayed, don't be afraid, 'cause you know my love for you has never ceased. I stumbled, I got humbled, now I'm begging you to accept my apologies. I fell with force from a high horse, now all I can do is get down on my knees. Abby, please. Abby, please. Once Once upon a time I held the world's most precious diamond in my hand. But I wandered, I squandered, things didn't work out quite the way I planned. I'll give you time to make up your mind, I understand if you should hesitate. Evelyn, forgive my sins, I'll win you back, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late, yeah. I hope it's not too late. Evelyn, forgive my sins, I'll win you back. I hope it's not too late.
So was it too late?
You'll need to listen to the sequel.
Oh, okay. Well, it's always nice when relationships work out. This song's kind of about that. You know, a lot of times we can look at life and realize we got what we need, and this song is called I Got What I Need.
Come to think of it, life is pretty good. And I don't have to worry. I don't have to knock on wood. I've got what I need. And I see what I see. And I like it. I guess it just must be a matter of your attitude. You can be friendly and nice. You can be despicably rude. But I've got what I need. Oh, and I see what I see. And I like it. It is really true that love, it can provide. If you just open your heart up wide. You can be certain this love is gonna see you through while you'll be flying through those friendly skies that are sunny and blue. Hey, I'm not saying that things won't go wrong. I just get a little tired of singing those sad, sad songs. 'Cause I got what I need. And I see what I see, and I like it. Hey Jerry, why don't you play a little something for us?
No problem.
It is really true that love it will provide. If you just open your heart up wide. And you can be certain that that love is gonna see you through. You'll be flying through those friendly skies that are sunny and blue. But wait a minute, I'm not saying things won't go wrong. I just get a little tired of singing those really down type tunes. 'Cause I got what I need. Oh, and I see what I see.
is very jazzy and very happy. So we need some upbeat songs in this world. We need a feel-good song now and then, and that fit the bill. So thanks, Jerry. But Jerry, have you watched the news?
Oh,
lately? Have you seen the
I'm
headlines?
a news junkie.
Yeah, the news isn't always happy. It's not. News isn't like the last song you played. It can be downright upsetting, and we live in this world that sometimes seems to have just gone insane. And I guess we need to acknowledge that. But in light of all that goes on, we need to still live our truth and soldier on. And this is a song about that. And it's called Just One Life. I'm going to play it for you right now, Jerry.
You want to be cool, trying to make this scene. You're looking for answers on your cell phone screen. But you're just another rat running in the race. Ain't there more to life than increasing its pace? Watch out, cause they're spreading a virus known as greed. We got everything we want, but we don't know what we need. They're trying to sell us more and more stuff. When we're gonna realize we got enough? There's gotta be another way. You feel it when it cuts you like a knife. We've got a million choices in this world, but still we're given just one life. Just one life. A man on my TV wants to build a wall. His ego is big, but his hands are kinda small. He says he's gonna make America great again. He's stirring up the hate and his people all shout, amen. They're blaming our neighbors with the darker skin. Say they all gotta leave if we're ever gonna win. But hey, maybe there's a chance we can rise above and trade out that fear for a little love. There's gotta be another way. You feel it when it cuts you like a knife. We've got a million choices in this world, but still we're given just one life. Just one life. Alright. You say you want to build a better land. Unclench your fist and open your hand. It ain't that hard to understand. It ain't that hard to understand. I'm gonna take my bad habits, put them on a shelf, take a little time to get over myself. I'm gonna take off my watch, forget about time, see how this world can be so sublime. I'm gonna try to make a life and not just a living. Take a look around and do a little giving. It don't matter at all what's the weather. I think we all can get through this together. But there's gotta be another way. You feel it when it cuts you like a knife. We've got a million choices in this world, but still we're given just one life. Just one life. Just one life. A million choices. A million choices. But just one life.
I was thinking of the song you just sang and how relevant it is. And I have a song, it's basically about us, America, and how, being patriotic may not be a vogue word, but it's starting to feel like one where people are gathering together. and saying, you know, we are the land of the free and all of those things, but they have a certain validity to them, and this is called Fest of Freedom.
Freedom bell ringing from the Northland down to the Southern Key. It's time for all of us to maybe come together, as we are free, we're really free. So let's gather round and have a fest of freedom, a jubilation, let it shine. There is a cause for a great celebration, living and walking, one day at a time. Now, once this country, it was young with rebellion, and we all were struggling together for release. Well, aren't we all a little bit like our own country? We all want peace. Everybody wants a little peace. So let's gather round and have a fest of freedom, a jubilation, let it shine. There is a cause for a great celebration, living and walking, one day at a time. Let us join together and strengthen one another, 'cause the best years in our lives are yet to come, if we just know that we really are a unity together. That would make us one, and we are one. So let's gather round and have a fest of freedom, a jubilation, let it shine. There is a cause for a great celebration, living and walking, living and walking, living and walking, one day at a time.
Well, thank you. That's what a great bunch of songs you brought. And you too, Jerry. And thank you for tuning in.